At a time when the South Korean entertainment industry is witnessing bold reinventions from a younger generation of actors, the return of Park Bogum, long regarded as the nation's sweetheart, has taken fans and critics by complete surprise. His latest drama Good Boy, aired on JTBC, is not just a follow-up to the successful When Life Gives You Tangerines, but a declaration: Park Bogum is ready to redefine himself. Gone is the gentle, soft-spoken romantic lead. What we now see is a fierce, determined force in a gritty action role. From soft-hearted charmer to unflinching warrior, Park Bogum built his career playing beloved roles: the tender prince in Love in the Moonlight, the kind-hearted student in Reply 1988, or the fisherman's charming husband in Encounter. He was the go-to actor for sentimental dramas that needed a leading man with a sincere smile and warm demeanor. But that comfort zone eventually became a box. Audiences adored him, yet many quietly questioned, could Park Bogum break free from this mold? Good Boy is his answer, loud and clear. In episode 1 alone, he completely sheds the nation's sweetheart image to become Yoon Dong-yo, a former national athlete whose Olympic dreams were crushed but whose sense of justice burns brighter than ever. No more soft glances or gentle gestures. Dong-yo punches, runs, and bleeds in the line of duty, with a steely glare that feels brand new. Good Boy, more than action, it's a generational anthem. In Good Boy, director Shin Na-young crafts more than just stylized fight scenes. The series is a tribute to a forgotten generation of former national athletes, heroes who once carried the pride of the nation in sports like boxing, fencing, wrestling, shooting, and discus throwing. Now, stripped of their medals and spotlight, they don police uniforms and join a special task force under a new mission: to fight crime with the same fire that once drove them to Olympic glory. Park Bogum's character, Dong-yo, represents this fire. In high-octane action scenes, chasing criminals, dodging bullets, delivering blows, he is almost unrecognizable. His physicality, his intensity, and his emotional weight all speak to a new level of commitment. This is not a role change. This is a reinvention. The Good Venger's climax, all eyes on Park Bogum. One of the standout moments in episode 1 is the final action sequence, where the 5 main characters showcase their athletic backgrounds as tactical strengths. Ji Hong-na, Kim So-yoon, handles a gun with lethal calm. Kim Jong-un, Lee Sang-yi, swings a baton with fencing-like elegance. Go Man-sik, Hyo Sung-tae, wrestles his way through enemies. Shin Jae-hong, Tae Won-sok, hurls a manhole cover like a discus. But it is Park Bogum's Dong-yo who steals the scene. Armed with nothing but courage, he charges into the enemy's lair, relying on his fists and instincts. His first punch lands with such force, not just physically but symbolically. It signals the end of his gentle image and the birth of something fiercer. It's raw, intense, and mesmerizing. A handsome face, blessing or burden? In Korean showbiz, good looks are a double-edged sword. Park Bogum's wholesome visuals, soft eyes, radiant smile, angelic aura, have long made him a fan favorite. But they've also cast doubts about his ability to embody more complex, darker roles. That's what makes Good Boy feel like a personal battle for Park Bogum, not just against crime on screen, but against the very image he's been confined to. Breaking out of that typecast isn't easy, but Bogum does it not by force, but by fully immersing himself in the character. And the result? Convincing, captivating, revolutionary, strategic shift and artistic ambition. If Good Boy maintains its explosive momentum, it could mark a critical turning point in Park Bogum's career, not just in performance range but in the way he's perceived as an actor. In an industry where typecasting is a constant risk, Bogum is showing that he wants, and is capable of, so much more. Dong-yo is not just another role. He's a physically demanding, emotionally charged character that requires discipline, grit, and charisma. Park Bogum meets all of these challenges head-on, making a strong case for himself as a serious actor who's here to evolve, not plateau. Conclusion: Good Boy isn't merely an action drama. It's a stage for those who've fallen to rise again. And at the center of this narrative stands Park Bogum, leading the charge with unflinching resolve and creative hunger. At 32, he's not choosing to age gracefully within the safety of romantic leads. He's choosing to grow through challenge. This new version of Park Bogum, gritty, fearless, and richly layered, may very well be the most compelling one we've seen yet. When Park Bogum re-emerged on the small screen, viewers blinked twice. Then once more. Could this really be him? The gentle, bright-eyed heartthrob once dubbed Curry his national good boy, now throwing punches, charging into danger, and wearing a hardened glare-like battle armor? The transformation was so jarring that fans flooded social media with one question. What happened to Park Bogum? The answer lies in Good Boy, JTBC's new drama that not only marks Park Bogum's return to television after the success of When Life Gives You Tangerines, but also represents a complete reinvention of his image. And it's not just a clever twist in casting, it's a full-blown identity shift. The Good Boy WHO grew up. For years, Park Bogum was the embodiment of innocence. With his kind smile and gentle aura, he became a fan favorite in roles like the noble prince in Love in the Moonlight or the sweet youth in Reply 1988. His charm was soft. His presence was comforting. He didn't just play good boys, he was the good boy. But in Good Boy, Bogum sets fire to that image. He plays Yoon Dong-yo, a former national athlete whose Olympic dreams were dashed. Now, he dons a police uniform, joining an elite unit formed entirely of retired athletes. The character isn't just physically strong, he's emotionally bruised, morally intense, and driven by a sense of justice sharpened by loss. And Bogum plays him with a fire and grit that's never been seen from the actor before. In one particularly jaw-dropping scene from episode 1, Dong-yo charges into a criminal hideout bare-fisted, his expression cold, his punches precise. Gone is the dimpled smile. Gone is the soft-spoken demeanor. What remains is a man who's clearly been through something, and Bogum makes us believe it. Fighting typecasting, with his fists. Korean entertainment is notoriously prone to typecasting, and Park Bogum, with his flawless visuals and nation's sweetheart title, has long been boxed into soft, romantic roles. But beneath that angelic face is an actor reaching for challenge. Good Boy is Bogum's rebellion. And it's a smart one. Rather than switching to a generic dark role, he chose a script that mirrors his own journey, someone once adored, now out to prove his worth in a tougher world. It's not just the role that's intense. It's how personal it feels. It's also a clever career pivot. As he steps into his 30s, Bogum is making the leap that many actors fail to manage, transitioning from youthful charm to grown-up gravitas. And with this performance, he doesn't just cross that line, he breaks it. Reaction, shock, awe, and approval. Online reactions to Bogum's transformation have been explosive. Unrecognizable, in the best way possible. Where did our good boy go? He's a man now. This is Park Bogum like we've never seen him before, and I love it. The bold makeover has sparked not just admiration, but a wave of new interest in the actor. For many who previously found his roles too predictable, Good Boy feels like a fresh, necessary evolution. Critics, too, are praising his physical commitment and emotional nuance. It's not just about throwing punches, it's how his eyes flicker with pain, how his jaw clenches with regret, how his body moves like someone who's trained but broken. It's subtle, layered work. And it's working. Conclusion: the rise of a different Good Boy. Ironically, the show's title Good Boy is perhaps the most subversive part of it all. Because this isn't the Park Bogum we knew, and that's exactly why it's so exciting. In a saturated K-drama landscape full of recycled tropes and safe casting, Bogum's transformation is a bold reminder that reinvention is not only possible, it's essential. The Good Boy has grown up. And he's not here to be cute anymore. He's here to fight.